Tonight I really wanted to take it out hard and see what I could do. Looking at my splits, I was able to do that. I was out under 42. My breaststroke is something I've been working on all year. I would have liked it to come together a little bit better. Not a great split on that. And then the freestyle, it was great, but I wasn't really able to throw down that hammer like I've been able to do in the past. But obviously getting my hand on the wall first is what's most important. So I was really happy with myself that I took it out, gave myself a chance to drop a big best time, and I did go a best time. So I'm really happy with that. I don't know if I call myself a miler, but I knew
who can do the mile.
yes. I know on breaststroke that a lot of the guys in the field are going to catch me, and I feel very confident that if I'm in the race at the freestyle, I'll be able to get the job done. And so, I thought that unless I was having the race of my life, there would be people around me. That's what happened, and I'm happy that I was able to power on through the freestyle. I remember last year after the 500, I really did a good job of resetting and getting ready to that 4IM and putting forward the best effort I possibly could in that 4IM. And obviously I didn't end up having in that 4IM either. And so, I think I was proud of myself that I was able to re-engage myself at every single event last year, even though I didn't perform as well I would like. So, I think it did. I think, kind of getting it over with and done kind of conquered the big fears. But, every single race is new, and, there's nerves for every race, and I obviously am happy to get the job done tonight. Something I've been working on is, kind of allowing myself to be sad or be happy about my race. I think when I was younger, no matter what, I'd be like, all right, on to the next, next one. But I think, it's a lot healthier, and I enjoy swimming a lot more when, if I'm sad about my race, I give myself, 15 minutes to do that. If I'm happy about it, I'm happy about it for 15 minutes, but then, I still have the mile tomorrow. And so that's a great point that they are very similar. And either way, you still have to get ready for your next race, and this is a long meet, and if you let yourself get caught up in the emotions, it just gets harder. That's a good question. It's relatively new to me. I didn't swim it last year. I swam it probably once or twice, 3 times maybe in high school. So I kind of lean on my coaches a lot on that. Eric is obviously very accomplished distance coach. Bob is obviously Bob, and so I kind of especially tried it out at SECs, kind of tinkered my warm-up, tinkered what I do on the Saturday morning when I have the off day. So probably just get a good night's sleep, flush it out in the morning, and get ready to go at night.
No hat for you in interviews?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I'd cover my eyes. You got to be able to see my face.